Obviously a great win, and I think we won this game 2 weeks ago in our preparation, and we had a great off week. Our kids were very focused, and then this is the best week of preparation we've had, and it's all about deserving to win. And I thought going into the game, again, we had our best week of preparation, and I really thought that we needed to make great strides as a football team, and I really liked the way we came out, obviously, with the mentality. We thought the game would be decided up front, and again, we were able to run the football. And anytime, we can run the football, obviously that helps our offense. And I thought we just came out with the mentality. Still a lot of work to do, especially the second half. It's still about creating depth and competition in our football program. We're still a long ways away from that occurring, but we're work in progress. We need to keep working on that, and we're going to be challenged Friday night with a very good Louisville football team. So I'll answer any questions you may have.
How much do you think what you did against Oklahoma carried over to tonight?
Well, I think our kids gained valuable confidence from that game, and there was a lot of great teach lessons from red zone efficiency to taking care of the football, and so there were some great lessons, and I think some confidence was built. I think Isaiah Pede right now is playing with extraordinary confidence, and I think we saw that tonight.
You just talked about his night overall, 197 yards.
Well, he's explosive, and when you get him the ball in space, he has the ability to make somebody miss, and the mark of a great running back is he gets more than what the play's blocked for. And our offensive line did a great job, and I thought our tight ends, our receivers out on the perimeter did a good job as well. And that's one of the things, a lot of the holding penalties, I think, were on second and third effort downfield, and we have to get that corrected. We can't make those type of mistakes, especially heading into Big East play.
Does Isaiah compare to anybody else that you've been around or coached as far as the combination of speed and agility and everything you showed out there tonight?
I think him and Steve Slayton are a little bit different. Isaiah has the great ability to make somebody miss, and he's got great quickness, very good burst and acceleration, so he means a lot to our offense.
It's been kind of a long, circuitous route to get to the beginning of Big East play now, but everything you guys have been through and what you guys did tonight, do you feel that you're at the point that you hoped you would be before the season started as far as being prepared for Big East play?
Well, it's been a journey, and it's been a process. And, we knew that they would be a journey and a process. And we played some very, very good, talented football teams. And I think that'll continue to be proved as the season progresses. But, our kids, our leadership's growing. Their belief, they've always had their belief. But how we want to play, their expectations, we continue to be work in progress, but now, again, our depth will always be an issue week in and week out, and we got to do a great job of taking care of our bodies and bringing our second, tier guys and our third tier guys and get them up to be able to play championship caliber football for us.
It's always important to win, but how important was it to win the way you guys did tonight as far as building all that confidence going forward?
Well, I think that's big. Our kids understood it was 23-13 last year in the fourth quarter with them driving the ball, and we had great respect for them. So the way we started, our kids were very excited to play the game, and so much of the game is mental. And again, I thought our coaches had a great plan. I thought they did a great job, and I thought our special teams did a very good job as well. And it's all about field position.
Your defense played well against Oklahoma second half, and then again tonight, Dicer didn't get a chance to do much. Do you like what you see out of where the defense is going right now?
Well, again, I think we continue to be work in progress. Our secondary has to take another step this week. And, when you're playing some young kids, every week is about growth and maturity. And the same thing up front. I thought, we controlled the line of scrimmage, and then we were able to get some of our younger players some valuable reps as well. But, to play great defense, it stems up front. And, we have some players that have a lot of experience with, Derek Wolf and John Hughes and Dan Giordano, and we're going to rely on them.
Benz has been relatively quiet. Was it important to get him a night like tonight, couple scores, over 100 yards, just be a focus?
Yeah, Armand played like we know he's capable of playing. And we've challenged him the last 2 weeks, each and every day in practice. And to his credit, he comes out every day and it's all about getting better. And, I thought he was aggressive. He went up like he does and attacked the football. And he made some big plays for us.
What did you like most out of when we saw him back?
I thought he managed the offense. I thought he managed the football game. And he was in control. And that's critical for our offense. I've said it, is playing quarterback in our offense is very similar to playing point guard. Because you got to know how to distribute the ball, when to distribute the ball, get us in the right plays. And I thought he did a good job that way tonight.
What was it like on the sideline as those points just kept piling up? I mean, can you just get a sense of what it felt like being a rivalry game and playing the way you were playing?
I think we were so focused. You could feel the excitement. But, our big thing was snap and clear. Play one play at a time. And we talked about one play for the bell. And I thought our kids did a great job. The thing that I liked towards the end of the second half is we weren't satisfied. And a lot of times when you get out to a big lead, you kind of let off a little bit. And I didn't think in the first half our kids let off, and I thought that was big.
You mean towards the end of the first half?
In the first half, yes.
Coach, you've seen some of these players with really low moments in their seasons. Did you feel like after the game that, I don't think they ever questioned your vision, but they might not have seen it as powerfully as today? Was it nice to see on their faces the happiness in this game?
Well, it's great just to reward them with a victory. We work so hard each and every day to get a win, and half the team's lost today. And winning is very fragile. I think sometimes we take winning for granted around here. And it all stems, with deserving to win and how hard you work. And the harder you work, a lot of times you're going to get those bounces that bounce the right way. So I was just really excited for them to get a win, and you could see their excitement. And, this football team is extremely close. And, there was a few people that wanted to pull us apart. And we haven't allowed that to happen, and that's a tribute to our seniors. It's a tribute to everyone in our football family that we do believe in each other. But it's a long season, and I think you saw with Big East play today, it's going to be a very interesting Big East Conference race. And we got to be able to withstand adversity. And, the month of October is all about that. As you learn about your team from the adversities of injuries and the nicks and the bruises that come along, with playing 4 or 5 games now. And you find out a lot about your football team.
As a coach, do you find that when your team gets into conference play that they kind of pick up their intensity in practice and their attention and all that? Can you usually sense that? Do you think that's going to happen this week?
I would expect that. And, now it's the race for, our biggest goal in our program, and that's to be Big East Conference champions. And so, the more you win, the more that's at stake each and every week. And, so I expect our work ethic, our mentality, our focus, doing everything the right way, going to class, being on time for everything, taking care of our bodies, getting in the training room, having proper nutrition. We expect that with each and every game. But now, that's the beauty of playing in a conference, is now we start that conference race.
You talk about a guy like Obadiah Shooter, who was a walk-on on scholarship this year. Now he comes out, lead team tackles with 7 and has sacks today.
Love everything about him. If there was a definition of represent the C, a local Cincinnati product who pays his dues in the program, one of the most rewarding things I've been able to do since being the head coach here is call him out and say, hey, congratulations, you just earned yourself a scholarship. And he's earned every bit of it. And he's going to graduate. He's going to have his degree. He's going to be a great representative of the University of Cincinnati. And so him to have a night like this and a rivalry game like this means a lot.
Do you like where this team is now as it starts Big East play?
Well, I've liked our mentality. And, we're a week-by-week season. And, it all stems coming back tomorrow. But I've liked our work ethic. I've liked our focus the last couple weeks. We're finally practicing the way, myself and our coaching staff expect to practice. But, now we start all over again. That's the great thing about college football, as we found out again tonight throughout the country, is it's a week-by-week season.